We're back. I don't know what happened just now, but it said there was a connection error, and so everything just cut off, and I was like, oh yeah, thanks. Thanks, Wi-Fi. Alright, here we are, open this up.
I really don't know if I should read this.
Alright, we got the notebook. And I was told by Talltree we are not allowed to read it. So I will not read it. Besides, it's part of the quest anyway. If I don't read it, then then that'll answer everything. And then I'll have to figure it out. Figure out the puzzle. So let's see. Once we get back, everything will make a whole lot of sense.
Return later.
And then after that, we are off to and then we are off to the sewers to end this pandemic.
Better go home, sir.
Right. I need to go this way anyway. We need to bring the notebook back. Come up here, open this gate. Hey, baby. Now. Ah, gods. All right.
Stupid beast!
Ow.
Go on! Back to the cell! Shit, where'd it go? Stupid newborn! Yeah.
I'd rather not fight. I'm just trying to do a job here. Bring back the notebook to the tall tree. Lucky me, but also unlucky for me, my friend told me how to open the vault with those pressure plates.
Fool and the Empress. Good evening.
I found your notebook. The one the guard of Prewan stole from you.
And you've brought it back to me. That's excellent news, Jonathan. Were you able to keep yourself from reading it?
Yes. I give it back to you untouched.
Then, my friend, you deserve a little something to reward your fortitude. Please, have this, with my gratitude.
What's in the notebook?
I can't answer you, Jonathan, since you chose not to open it.
Well, I may have failed that, but you know, there are worse
Goodbye,
things.
sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, Yet cards never lie, but they are never easy to read.
Investigation succeeded. Alright. I may not have all the collectibles. What did I get? Purpose of the Ascalon Club, the Vampire Club. Here we go. Origin of the Brotherhood. These are the pressure plates right here. I believe... yeah, there was supposed to be 6 movements. This one was first. Then it was this one. So that's 2. And then this is 3. 4. 5. And 6. I don't understand. Maybe I'm missing something. The crime of lost knowledge. So, crime of lost knowledge. So that one's there. Hang on a minute, I'm thinking. Wasn't there one called Laughing at the Guard? I don't have it. The Myth of the Horned Vampire. I know for a fact I have that. Circle forth. Oh wait, I think I did it wrong. It was this one. And I believe it was this one. And then this. And then this one. And then this one was last. I know this one is last. But, so X is the 5th, circle's the 4th. Alright. Damn it. Okay, so it was this one first. This one next. Oh wait, no. Hang on. Square. Nah, fuck, I did it wrong. I think that was 6. So it was... so it was here. And then this one. And then this. And then this one. And then this. And this one should be the last. I don't understand. Gotta love puzzles. So, looking from the entrance. It's supposed to look like this. Maybe I'm supposed to stand on them for a second? Yeah, maybe I need to stand on them until they're all the way down. Alright, so there's this first. And then this one. And then this. And then now. And then we go back to this one. Well, well, well. Solved it. Oh, I got a trophy too. Bloody roots. What is this? It looks just like the sword I already have. Recollections of Paulus Aurelianus. To any of my legates, or any clever stranger who would one day decipher the code leading to this parchment, this was not written for you, but for me. As the founder of the Brotherhood of St. Paul Stow, I had many names and too long a story. These few lines are meant to help me remember who I was, what choices I made, and why I did what I chose to do, to never cease to inquire about immortals, and firmly banish any of them who would prove evil. Through the centuries of my long life, I have been given many names and many titles, but I remember being born on the beautiful island of Albion. I forgot the precise date, but I was told it was during the summer of the first quarter of the 5th century after the birth of the Christian Messiah. I vaguely remember my mother's voice as sweet as fresh honey when she sang to my older brother and me. She named me Pol, and my brother Emrys. My father was a strong knight of the kingdom of Penichin. I think I had a happy childhood. I learned to read and I was taught by wise men. Then the Saxons came and all was lost. The invaders came from the east and took the land. That was before the false prophet, now known as the Horned Trickster, presented himself in front of King Gorthr... however the fuck you pronounce that. To foresee the fight of the red and the white dragons. Whatever that means. And the defeat of our people. His words were so powerful that the king made him his advisor. As soldiers, as warriors, my father and my brother had no choice but to stand by their king and fight. As a priest, I was free to choose another path after the death of our mother. I led the exile of my people. I led them across the sea, the young, the old, and the sick, to the islands of Ushant and Bats, to the city of Oxamor, where we had to learn new languages. In all these places I went, I spoke the truth and the true faith. I spoke about the devil and his crooked horns. With the years, I almost forgot about the face of my mother and the forests of my youth, about the fall of our land and the death of my relatives. I had so much to accomplish. I was a bishop, and I had a flock to guide. My eyes looked into the future. I forgot how to remember my previous life. I was old and at peace when my brother Emrys found me, many years after his tomb had been sealed. I saw his dead flesh walk toward me in the dim light in the evening, and his rotten mouth spoke ill of me. He called me a traitor, for I had fled the land and our ancestors while he remained to fight. The trickster was his master. Now, he'd granted him an unnatural and prolonged life. I had called my own brother the son of the dragon, and a dragon himself, for that was what he had become. But he refused to listen. He wanted me to join him and help him protect Albion, to unite our people again in the next battles to come. To achieve victory, he offered me everlasting life. As I refused, he attacked me, and his fangs and claws went deep into my flesh. Finally, I managed to bind him with my stole, and the power of God struck him. Then I sent him away, back to the sea, to the shadows, forbidden to ever come back. This is the true story of my brother and of my stole. This is how we were both defeated. For my words did not convince him, and his bite corrupted me. Soon I died, and I rose from my grave to forever walk under the clouded moon. I drank the blood. I changed my face. For the crime I had committed upon my own kin, I swore to go back to Albion. There I would watch and protect the land in my own way, strengthened by my fate, but blinded by the sun. Out of weakness I would make strength, a ray of hope in the darkness for the centuries to come. Under many disguises among the livings, bound to my oath to protect the living from the threat of the dragons, and ready to ban any of them who would prove evil. And I was about to say, is this William Marshall's fucking parchment? Okay, it looks like I got all the collectibles. Or maybe I don't. No, I don't. Now what's this? True Dragonbane. Oops. My Dragonbane now is at its highest level with 260 damage. This is 210 just at this level? Huh. Kinda want to take this to a workbench now and see what I can do with it. But now I have two amazing swords. Anyway. Well, I found it. And I solved it. Surprisingly. But oh well. Now, I need to find a hideout so I can try to upgrade that sword. I know I've got a hideout up here. And no one would ever see me walk in. Ah, what an elegant bed. Now, oop, I'll take those. Alright. True Dragonbane. Enhanced handling, enhanced damage, more enhanced damage. Looks like I need to get another good handle part and another lead plate before I can upgrade this thing all the way. And this will be 282. Looks like this sword is a lot better than the other one. So, Look at me, I'm in just the right part of town to get that stuff. Thing is, do I even have enough? I only have 112 shillings. I don't even know if I'll be able to get this. Well, if I gotta sell something, I'll do it. But I won't like it. Here's Caroline's shop.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know...
What's funny is during my grinding, a lot of people got sick, but then they stopped getting sick. So it's nice to know everybody's stuck where they're at now.
May I look at your...
It's always a pleasure.
Just to be on the safe side. I can sell this? For 43 shillings? Fuck. Hells to the no. I'll sell some of my treatments. Now we have a means of securing victory with this. That's an aluminum part. I needed a good handle part. This isn't the place to get it.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
So, the next gun owner that I know is... Actually, I believe that Calhoun may be able to sell me his stuff when I get back there. So, let's hurry up and get over there. And once we upgrade that sword, it's back to the sewers. But then again, also... 252 versus 260. At least until I upgrade it. But now I have Dragonbane and the first Dragonbane with me.
You Londoners are no match for me.
Are you certain of this?
Steady, boys, we've got one. I shall fear no evil.
Yes, you will. And keep that cross away from me. But I did find something in there related to Calhoun. Mr. Calhoun, would you mind sharing your secrets?
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
Calhoun, tell me about your relationship with Doris Fletcher.
Oh, Doris. Cold fire and burning ice trapped in a perfect body. Our passion was as intense as it was brief. What an actress.
How'd you meet her?
How did you meet her?
On a boat to France before the war. She was thinking about a career in Paris, and I was eager to try French gastronomy. We both returned disappointed.
I expect you've seen her on stage, too.
She really is the best actress of her generation. Such frailty and such strength at the same time. I hope she'll play again soon. She's been away for too long.
Well, she's dead, so you're gonna be disappointed.
You sound surprisingly sad. Have you regrets?
I think of her as a divine dish. I'm glad I was able to taste it, but I regret I could only get a bite of her mystery.
You really loved her, then?
She fascinated me, Dr. Reed. I can't imagine what she must have endured through her life to reach such a level of emotion and sensibility.
I see. I am here to
I
trade.
may have a look at...
Lead plate. And a good handle part. Nice. And I only needed one of each. Off we go. I was about to say, there should be like a hideout like right up here. Be quiet. Yeah, at home. Now, we're gonna get to this hideout, we're gonna upgrade, and then that's it. No, wait, this was just a means of getting around. Yeah, it was in here. The hell? Reed's Mansion. Oh shit, this is my house! I had no idea about this. Alright, let's upgrade this puppy. That's like, let's go ahead and put a leash on this puppy. And now we need aluminum parts to upgrade its damage even more to 306. I don't have enough money for that, but we'll make do with what we've got. Unless I can dismantle some of the weapons I have, which I don't really think I'll be able to do. So this is my house. Oh, shit!
Mother, good evening.
Jonathan! Is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, but this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
Do you need anything?
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan. Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise. Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
Are you working on a new painting?
Do you need my medical attention, Mother?
Oh, you know I always refused to let you listen to my chest, son. It always seemed awkward, even when I felt ill.
Give medicine. What is she sick with?
I think you should take this. You'll feel better.
I'm not sure.
Oh, she had
I'll
sepsis.
ever-
Finally, since the beginning of the game, I finally used that fucking sepsis treatment.
Are you working on a new painting?
Not recently. I have trouble focusing on my subject, and my mind quickly drifts. It's the same thing when I try to write poetry.
Did someone
I
say
recently
sacrifice?
met a talented
Honestly, Eugene, I
with an
was...
excellent talent.
Fuck. While I was
I
playing
wish
off
you
stream,
could
I
meet
was extremely tempted.
I'd be glad
At so
to
many
meet
different
her.
points.
What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. And yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother?
My madness is
know
rubbing
that's
off on you.
impossible.
Maybe it is.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now? Why should it be any different with your sister?
Mary is dead.
But Mary really is dead, Mother.
Yes. And are you not dead too? Isn't your father dead? And my grandson? And my son-in-law? You're all gone. But you all still visit me from time to time.
But I'm not dead, Mother. I'm really here, talking to you, trying not to cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling boy. Just look at you, as pale as my mare.
Not for long.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
But now she's recovering. And who the hell is that? Wait, what? Jesus, I was not expecting this. Murder. No. And it looks like it's outside. So let's go out here for a second.
Your father and I have spoken about your fiancé, Mary. We believe he'll be an honorable husband for you. We'll set a date for the marriage then. That way, I'm sure one of my children will give me grandchildren.
Oh god, she's delusional.
I understand your thirst for knowledge, Jonathan, and your father and I are proud of it. But you are not that young anymore, my son. When will I meet your soulmate?
Oh man, she's
You
crazy.
can ascribe my romantic tendencies to my French origins if you want, Aubrey. But I'll never cease to believe in a match made in heaven, my beloved.
She is delusional.
I really wish you could meet her, Mother. You would love her.
What else can I take in this house?
It's locked.
What's downstairs? I saw another heartbeat down there. Hey, it's Calhoun. Wait a minute! My house has been here this whole time? Must be a butler.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan? I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, it's a miracle. We all thought you were... Oh, sir, your poor sister. What a tragedy.
I know, Avery. I know about my sister's murder.
Miss Reed expected you to return to assist with the funeral, right up until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
I was elsewhere.
Do you know my mother speaks to the dead members of this family?
Yes. I sometimes hear her speaking to you, Miss Mary, and her baby. Sometimes your father, too.
So she thinks I'm also dead. And what about you?
I believe she only sees her relatives as the dead she speaks to, Mr. Jonathan. It breaks my heart to see Miss Reed like that.
She may get better.
She may get better. It's only a hypothesis, but I know my mother is strong. Whatever illusions have clouded her mind, they will fade in time.
Yes. With time, Miss Reed will recover from this cursed year. I know that your return can only be beneficial to that process.
Thank you, Avery. I like how his last name is Cork.
Goodbye, Avery. Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan.
Shit, he's got a cold.
Yes,
need to-
Mr.
I must help this
Do you
man.
need medical?
I won't refuse, sir.
Here is your prescription. You'll feel better soon enough.
Thank you very much, sir.
Goodbye, Avery.
Of course.
Oh. So all along, my house was right here, and I never knew. The Reed Mansion. Mother, you are delusional!
Jonathan, back home.
Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye. Aubrey, I'm not sure visiting Italy is a good idea.
For this time of year. Oh, yes. What? Small key? A small key? But where does it go? Wait a minute. I think I know where this goes. There was a locked room right over here. Yes! What is this place? It looks like a study. What will I find in here? Took some shillings.
Spend the summer in France. Absolutely. Why not?
Mother, you are delusional! Now, before I do anything else... But wait a minute, let's reset everything. Let's reset. And see how everything goes. Meningitis. Shit. Are you serious? Swanborough, he's got a headache again. Ben Palmer has a headache too. People are still healthy here. Well, now I have met everyone. Sheesh. The fact that people are sick now, though. It's like, just why? Sheesh. Actually, before I do that, I can. But I won't do that. Better regeneration. I need 200 more XP for that. I wanted to get that just in case. Confirm. Now let's go to sleep. Nothing happened here. Really? Now he's sick too? At least he's only got a cold. Nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. Not a whole lot left now. I need to get back to Carolyn's shop, though. Actually, no. Still, though, the fact that I had no idea that my own mansion was right here next to Calhoun's shop. What the fuck? Oh, damn well. When I start my next playthrough, fuck, I'm gonna be feeding on a lot of different people. We're off to the sewers to fight this plague. And the coming of the plague. Drink deep and grow fat from strength. Alright. Here we are again, back in the sewers. Door should be right up here. Yep. Here we go. Rat, come to me!
I have this thirst for blood.
It's like, the rats! The rats! We gotta get rid of the rats. Now. Before I do anything else. We're gonna change out of the shotgun right quick. Go to the Barker. We'll use up all the regular bullets we can, and then we'll switch to the shotgun. What? Here it!
This is despicable.
I was a good mother.
Were you? Ow. Definitely stay away from that. Really? Go ahead and take that. Really?
How irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
You say this now, but you do not know this. Well, that's all of the regular bullets. Alright. Equip the shotgun. I have 6 shells. Let's take her down.
Feed your mother, child.
I got so lucky there. That was close. Oh, I'm fully healed. Nice. Okay, ow.
Feed me. Give me their lives.
I can't feed. Damn it. My hand. You have forced it.
Feed your mother, child.
Give me that ass.
Blood. Feed me. Give me their lives. I will reap the land.
Oh shit. Now she's got weapons. That hurts. That hurts, bitch. Real bad. Can I do this? Freeze, bitch.
Feed your mother, child.
If I play this smart and I play it carefully, I can get out of this alive. Taste my rage! As Shax would put it, it's not over until I sing, and I never sing.
Give me more.
Gimme, 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 gimme! Oh, shit. Come down, bitch, if you have a taste for cold steel. Oh, she resisted it. Shit! Give me that serum. Jesus. Ow. Regen, regen.
For this is my body.
You're not Jesus. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, gimme, 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 gimme. No, 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 no. Give me that. Ah. 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 Jesus. Shotgun. Let this end with the sword of the founder. Oh. Unnatural disaster.
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
Okay, she's gone. Ah, finally. But what exactly... Dr. Reed?
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Who the hell is that? Oh, Bridget.
What are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suaskal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
This is over, old Bridget.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suaskals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today.
Very
But
doubtful.
I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in
Plot
time,
twist.
and I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
Thank you, old Bridget. Thank you, old Bridget. Bridget. Is it another cutscene, or...?
London has been cleansed.
Okay.
This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
So, is that it? Did I finish? Oh no, we're in... Where are we? Aha! My automobile! All it needs is music. Now. Well, we're here.
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbury's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Come on. Chapter 7, Healthy Carrier. Find why... Oh god. You again? We're finished. I did your duty. I stopped her. What do you want? Asshole.
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless. It is over. You did well.
About the Red Queen.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
I am not your champion. What are you, though, to her?
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother. My dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
But what does she seek?
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it. In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her name meant ghostly queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
You say this now, but... about the disaster, though?
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
All Icors are female?
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
I would say that's not something to be thankful of.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
Very well. But this is not over.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
What will happen to Ascalon?
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sea.
But what about the guard of Prewen?
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
I shouldn't be. I just saved this whole country. But what about the Brotherhood of St. Paul Stole?
What will become of the Brotherhood?
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm certain the current primate has no wish to resign.
Exactly. And I am not fully convinced your progeny truly understands what dreadful power he is about to defy.
But what about... I'm just here to see Elizabeth, dude.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons, and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
About William Marshall's blood.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Is William Marshall here?
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now, too?
Have I not already answered that question?
Technically, you didn't. Was his blood tainted?
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
A serum of King Arthur's blood, though.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny.
Weird.
Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Who are your sons, though?
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
How many have you made?
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce.
Guy
for
Fawkes.
I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
Are we just puppets in your game?
So that is all we are to you. Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil.
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
Why do I feel like Guy Fawkes is the immortal brother? Speak clearly now.
Speak clearly then. And answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
Get lost. Don't want to see you again. I'm a vampire and I'm standing in the sun. This is not good.
It's locked, all right. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
Yeah, like around here. Vampire. This looks suspicious here. What's up here? Oh, I can't go that way. Okay. What about over here? The hell? Mary Englewood, born Whittaker. What's this? Robin Englewood. And there's no tombstone here. Wait, what the? Oh, I thought I could interact with that. Can't go through here. This music is really weird. Was it just locked, or can I open it from here? Oh, nope. It's locked. Look at this giant cross. There's some rats running around in there. It's over here. Okay, so that looks like the right way. So I am going to go this way. And see... Actually, no, that's the way I came from. Looks like I have to go this way.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere.
This place looks old, but this piano still looks like it's in really good shape. An old letter. The hell? A portrait of Dr. Jonathan Reed. Huh.
Elizabeth, my love, you allow my portrait to watch over you while you sleep. I'm flattered.
Oh. Copy of a letter.
Like most castles, this one has a crypt, and it holds something special inside.
Elizabeth Blackwood. The fact that there's one right there of me is kind of creepy.
This castle is falling apart.
I really don't want to go down there. But it looks like I have no choice. This place is old.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here, and recently.
Shields, what's this? Recent contract. Something suspicious is going on. What?
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
There was definitely a secret back here. Wait. Is this her? Portrait of Lady Ashbury by Vincent van Gogh? That does look like Van Gogh's artwork. But I know Van Gogh didn't do it. So what's this? Portrait of Elizabeth and Jacob Blackwood of Versailles. A recent letter from Dr. Edgar Swansea. Swansea, you owe me answers when I find you. What the hell? Some suits of armor. Let's explore this a bit, I guess. Looks like the crypt is down here. But let's explore some more. This looks like the main entrance. Yeah, it is. This is where I just was. Rat!
This painting looks suspicious. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It does look suspicious. That looks like William Marshall taking on the Morrigan. What else can I find? Activate senses.
A sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Interesting. Oh, I was just here. But the door's open. Sword and a moon. Oh yeah, another door. What else is down here? No, this is where I just was. Something is definitely down here. So I'm looking for two symbols. Old contract. Let's try looking. Shield. Sword.
One last switch, and...
That's a flower. Is there another switch here somewhere? Aha! Ah, the moon! Yes.
Voila.
Aha, here it is. Now, crypt is down here. What's this? An ancient tome. With a lot of fucking writing in it. All going through the years. I'll have to read that later. Moving on. What is down here? Every castle will always have a crypt. What the hell?
Father, you have nothing to be afraid of.
The hell?
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No, never. You taught me that.
Is that William Marshall?
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
That sword on the ground. I swear to God, if I have to fight her, I want to be pissed. Put that down.
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and saviour of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Where are we?
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this place your retreat?
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Someone may find
you.
you.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
But why come here?
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes. To end it, once and for all.
Will you go back to London?
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent to money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
Fair enough. London is saved, by the way.
I have destroyed the disaster. This creature that Harriet Jones had. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
Why hide him here?
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
That's fair. Is he dangerous?
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty Ekon who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption?
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
I see. We can cure him.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
So Marshall infected you, though?
William Marshall infected you? He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
Why are you holding that sword like that, though? Who are you really?
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I respect your desire for privacy.
I understand. And I respect your desire for privacy.
Thank you, Jonathan.
How did you meet William, though?
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Do you blame him?
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
What about us?
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
You should have told me.
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Mr. William Marshall, sir.
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
About the tears of the angels.
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
Did it work?
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
How did you find these relics?
King Richard and Boadicea. How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
I see. About the disaster.
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
Who was the one you defeated?
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats.
The Black
She
Plague.
had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
Tell me about the blood, though.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Now
nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
Can we talk about vampires?
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I've never seen such a creature. Sorry, it's just... I find all this so interesting. Like, the fact that... God, talk about plot twist. But I've never seen such a creature.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen. What of her?
You met her, didn't you?
You met her, did you not?
Just once. But she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
Tell me about Mirrodin, the Horn.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
How was Elizabeth infected?
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating a disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is the retreat?
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb.
So I did get your sword.
I loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
So it was your sword that I grabbed. But what happened to them?
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again. Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled, and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was that?
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
What did you do next?
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
You sacrificed yourself, though. Why?
Did you really sacrifice yourself to save her?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you want to be cured? I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long. All I want is quiet. Silence.
You agreed to be confined here, though?
You agreed to be confined here, then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
We could set you free.
We could set you free. Let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long, as she releases me.
Wait, you're gonna kill him?
Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time.
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord.
Lady Ashbury, please don't. His head was cut.
Farewell, Father.
That's an amazing sword, though.
And to you also, Jonathan.
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then. As long as we must, until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan.
Yes, I do.
Despite his madness, William was strong enough to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
We will lock ourselves down then. I'll get all the material I need and I'll perform my research here with you until you're cured.
Are you mad? Who would take care of us? Who would free us if it takes decades or even more?
Old Bridget will take care of us.
You are serious, aren't you? You really are ready to do this?
I love you, Elizabeth. I can do this. Please.
It does, doesn't it?
I believe you. This is crazy, but I believe you, Jonathan.
I will cure this
One
plague.
prayer for the summoned, called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path ye must find. Now the song is sung, and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed.
Old
I bid
Bridget.
you farewell, my champion, bittersweet. You found yourself a newer quest, and so I leave you to it. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber.
What
until
the
alas
stones?
she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Huh. Trophy. A taste for blood. That looked like a computer he was typing on, though. Oh, well, it's over. That was a good game. That was a really good game. Really, it was. I suppose now it's time for a review, but where do I begin? Where do I start? I cured London, and I'm still looking for a cure. So all in all, I never find the cure? Not in the story, anyway? But what happens now? This game was honestly a really big fucking thing of just all in all, I thought it was fucking weird how in the beginning of the game we kill our own sister. And then we run, and we hide, and then we shoot ourselves in the chest, only to find out that we're not dead. Then eventually we become the doctor we're supposed to be, that we already were. And then we're at Pembroke trying to find a cure. And then all the stuff going throughout the city. I made a lot of wrong choices. I kind of want to go through it again and see what happens if I fix the choices I made. And then also turn Aloysius Dawson. See what happens when I turn him. Or see if I can find that hint, because I remember when at that moment where it's like, I either kill him, turn him, and then there was another option, but it said hint required, and I didn't have the hint. So it's just like, dude, how do I get it? Because I want to see what that option is. Then all in all, going through the game, and it's just like, God, the fact I still stick with what I said for the title for that one stream I did of this. Could you do an Assassin's Creed playthrough or something of a Kingdom Hearts playthrough? I have a couple. If you scroll through my streams, I do plan on streaming Assassin's Creed Valhalla when that comes out, like completely. I know there's still time to pre-order the Ultimate Edition of that, and I want it. I want it. And as far as Kingdom Hearts goes, I have the collection. I just gotta fucking... I need to clean out my PlayStation at some point, get that disk drive cleared out of all of its dust and all that, and if it still doesn't work properly, then I'll probably have to replace the whole system somehow, some way. So that way I'll have everything I need. Well, now you have something to do today. Clean out your disks. It's not even the disk; it's the disk drive within the system, within the PlayStation itself. And I don't really trust myself to take it apart. I feel like I'm gonna lose a few screws or probably fuck up something. My specialty when it comes to using tools isn't for things like this. It's mostly for generators. A special thanks. It's made by Unreal Engine. Because its graphic design was actually really good. Powered by Wise. Back to the title then, huh? Sheesh. I was not expecting that. Is it possible for me to do it like... Healthy Carrier. I'm at the epilogue on this. It doesn't look like I can go back. Looks like the only thing I can really do now is start over again and do the bad story. Keep the pillars alive, because for every place I went in the city, none of them stayed. None of them were at the sanitized level of health. Well, now you have something. But damn, that was a really good game. But damn, that was amazing. I think though when I do the bad playthrough, I'm gonna set it to the hardest difficulty, because at that point it's literally The only experience I get is when I kill people. And when I say kill people, I mean the ones I feed on. But damn, that was amazing. But oh well. Thank you to everybody that tuned in for this amazing game. I'm actually really glad you all did. And Eugene, I will do another playthrough where I kill people. I promise. But at any rate, leave a like and favorite this stream if you liked it that much. And subscribe for more of more Vampyr and any other thing that I might stream. Farewell, everyone, and let it be known that throughout this playthrough, I was, in fact, a good doctor. Goodbye.